Now to the manhunt for the suspected killer of the UnitedHealthcare CEO Brian Thompson, who was gunned down on a Manhattan sidewalk. NYPD investigators gathering more evidence every day since the killing, and this weekend searching a pond in Central Park. ABC's Aaron Katersky joins us live with the very latest. Aaron, good morning. We just got new pictures from NYPD also this morning.
And those images are important because it's believed to be the image of the shooter just after the shooting, getting into a taxi. We'll show you those in a second. This is now a nationwide manhunt. The NYPD is fielding hundreds of tips. The suspected shooter has not been identified yet, though he left behind a tantalizing clue.
I did hear about it at 11 o'clock this morning, and I was like, oh, I'll take a shower, get on the bus, get on the train. I got no looks until I came over here. I just got back from they just won't cover my stuff. So.
What insurance do you have?
Oh, I have Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Do you think you'll get a call from NYPD?
Boy, I hope not.
All right, y'all. So Crime Stoppers released some new images of the suspected killer of Brian Thompson, the UnitedHealthcare CEO. So let's go ahead and get into this article put out by Fox. Let's go ahead and get into this article.
New York new images released by police late Saturday show the suspect in the killing of UnitedHealthcare CEO Brian Thompson boarding a taxi. The first shows him outside the vehicle, and the second shows him looking through the partition between the back seat and the front of the cab. In both, his face is partially obscured by a blue medical-style mask. Police believe that after stalking and shooting the Fortune 500 CEO in the ambush attack early Wednesday, the gunman boarded a bike, ditched evidence in Central Park, then hailed a taxicab on the Upper West Side. The cab took the gunman to George Washington Bridge bus station, where the killer likely boarded a bus to flee New York City, investigators believe. Though police still do not know the name of the suspect, they have images of him briefly showing his smile at the Upper West Side hostel, where he stayed after arriving in New York City on November 24th. A person of interest in the ambush killing of UnitedHealthcare CEO Brian Thompson. With the high-profile search expanding across state lines, the FBI announced late Friday that it was offering a $50,000 reward for information leading to an arrest and conviction, adding to a reward of up to $10,000 that the NYPD has offered. They know he ambushed Thompson at 6:44 a.m. as the executive arrived at the Hilton for his company's annual investor conference, using a 9mm pistol that resembled the guns farmers use to put down animals without causing a loud noise. They know ammunition found near Thompson's body bore the words delay, deny, and depose, mimicking a phrase used by insurance industry critics. Video obtained by Fox 5 NY shows the moment Brian Thompson, the CEO of UnitedHealthcare, was shot and killed outside a Midtown Manhattan hotel. Kenny said the fact that the shooter knew UnitedHealthcare Group was holding a conference at the hotel, and what route Thompson might take to get there suggested. Police have determined from video that the gunman was in the city for 10 days before the shooting. He arrived at Manhattan's main bus terminal on a Greyhound bus that originated in Atlanta, though it's not clear whether he embarked there or at one of about a half-dozen stops along the route. Retracing the killer's steps, immediately after that, he took a cab to the vicinity of the Hilton and was there for about a half hour, Kenny said. At around 11 p.m. on the night he arrived, he went by taxi to the HI New York City hostel. It was there, while speaking with an employee in the lobby, that he briefly pulled down the mask and smiled, giving investigators the brief glimpse they are now relying on to identify and capture a killer. The shooter paid cash at the hostel, presented what police believe was a fake ID, and is believed to have paid cash for taxi rides and other transactions. He didn't speak to others at the hostel and almost always kept his face covered with a mask, only lowering it while eating. After the shooting, investigators know from surveillance video that the shooter fled into Central Park on a bicycle and ditched it around 7 a.m. near 85th Street. He then walked a couple blocks and got into a taxi, arriving at 7:30 a.m. at the George Washington Bridge bus station, which is near the northern tip of Manhattan and offers commuter service to New Jersey and Greyhound routes to Philadelphia, Boston, and Washington. Investigators don't know what happened next. What evidence do police have so far? Aside from the images of the suspected gunmen released to the public, footage from surveillance cameras has let police retrace the shooter's movements. On Friday evening, investigators found a backpack in Central Park that had been worn by the gunman, police said. They didn't immediately reveal what, if anything, it contained, but said it would be tested and analyzed. Images from Fox 5 Illinois show officers guarding a brown bag filled with police guard a brown bag in Central Park during the investigation into CEO Brian Thompson's killing. Another potential clue, a fingerprint on an item he purchased at a Starbucks minutes before the shooting, has so far proven useless for identifying him, Kenny said. Police divers were seen searching a pond in Central Park, but it's unclear if they found anything. Backpack linked to CEO killer found in Central Park. Police officials say the gunman who killed the CEO of the largest U.S. health insurer likely left New York City on a bus.
Man, that guy's going in the wind. The person they saying is this guy that got in the cab. This is not the same guy. That is not the same guy that's in the cab. Is the image that they caught of the guy smiling at the hospital. This is not even the same guy. Man, that guy is going in the wind. They just saying this guy is anybody that got a hoodie on with a mask. Now they got some look-alike contest going on with the suspected killer, where people is actually dressing up like him. They deeming this guy as a hero or whatever. So how we know that ain't one of the people dressed up like that guy on the way to this contest? Man, they don't have no clues on this guy. This guy is gone in the wind, but that's not the same guy. I mean, if y'all think that's the same guy or not the same guy, man, make sure y'all comment below, man, and let me know what y'all think it is. Because to me, that don't even look like the same guy. First of all, the guy in the cab looked much younger than this guy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man.
I did hear about it at 11 o'clock this morning, and I was like, "Oh, I'll take a shower, get on the bus, the train." I got no looks until I came over here. Yeah. I just got back from. They just won't cover my stuff. So.
What insurance do you have?
Oh, I have Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Do you think you'll get a call from NYPD?
Boy, I hope not.
How we know the guy they showed is not one of them dudes on their way to the contest? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, this ain't even the same guy. First of all, why would they grab a guy that got in the cab with the different jackets? First of all, that's not even the same hoodie. That's not even the same hooded jacket. This is not the same guy. I don't know, man. Y'all comment below and y'all let me know what y'all think, man. All right.